evening, everyone, and welcome back to the 6gpodcast, ebh1. First, I want to start off by saying I appreciate all your love and support to this channel and to this endeavor that I've embarked upon. We have hit our goal of 50 subscribers, and I hope we're on our way to our 100th subscriber. Thank you all very much. And to our 50 subscriber, will not say your name on here, but I will have that for you within the next week. Today, I'm doing it a little bit differently. As you can see, just me. I don't have any guests. What I did have planned, everything happens for a reason. If you notice that I'm kind of choosing or meticulous with my words, it's because recently I lost my father. As a matter of fact, it was a week ago today that I lost my father. And my family and we sent him off to the hereafter today. Though his body is no longer with us, his spirit lives in each one of us. Today was a very, very hard day for me personally because I don't know how anybody else is going to feel about this, but I can only give you guys my truth. And my truth is my father wasn't a very present father in my life. I knew him. We kicked it every now and again, but he wasn't ever present. The main thing that I would constantly hear is that I'm like my father. I look like my father, I have a walk like my father, I act like my father. But it hurts because even though I got all of that from my father, there's one thing that I didn't get, and that was time. And as we all know, you cannot get time back. There's no way to press a magic button and go back in time and spend that time with the person that you lost. This hurts on so many levels because 2 years ago I lost my mother. 2 years and 4 months ago, to the day of my father's death, I lost my mother on his birthday. This is difficult for me at this time I'm not a very expressive person, let's put it that way. Most times I'm trying to keep my emotions in check, and the only emotion I really have shown a lot of times is anger. And I do have some anger in me. And I know where it stems from, but I also have been in contact with my friends and family that knew him, knew his life growing up, and through their stories and conversations and just being around that side of the family, I've gotten to know a little more about him. He grew up in a very different time from me, and I can understand why we were the way we were. And why it is the way it is now. I never thought that I would feel the way I feel today then. No matter if a parent is a parent, if you understand my meaning, they're still present. Even their lack of presence leaves an impact on you. Because I can remember a whole bunch of times where I would sit there and think to myself, what about me? And sometimes, what about us? But I also know I'm not the only one that thought just like that. I'm not the only person in the world that thinks like that as far as an absent parent. My father and I didn't get along in some cases, and there were times where I wanted to ask him, what about me? But we never got to have that conversation, and that hurts me. That bothers me, because I would love to know from his perspective what happened. I've heard stories, I've heard things, and I'm not the type of person that just likes to hear things from one person. I would love to have heard it from the other side. And in some respects, I don't want you, if you ever see this baby sis, to feel any type of way about this next statement. I'm a little jealous of all the time you had with our father, because I just wanted, if I could have got half that time. I don't know. I just don't know. But the flip side is, if I did have half that time, would I turn out the way I am today? Again, I'm not sure. This week, I have been through a ringer of emotions, from anger to sadness to absolute rage, trying to get my mind to accept things like, okay, he wasn't there. Then other things like, you did have time with him, and trying to keep that, like, you had time with him. It may not have been the amount of time you feel like you should have had, but it is time. And again, time is the one thing you can't get back. So the fact that I got to have that time, no matter how much time it was with him, is a blessing. It's a bittersweet blessing from my perspective, but it's still a blessing. I saw where I got all my stuff from. A lot of my stuff from. I don't know really what to say about him without a little bit of bitterness in my voice. I love him. Yes, I love my father. But again, it's with a tinge of anger, a tinge of conflict. Because I've been, again, very conflicted with my emotions. And I can't understand in a way, at one point in time, I would actually think, like, how can you love somebody that's really not there? And I got asked that question. How can you really love someone that's never been there for your moments, for majority of your life? How is that possible? The answer to that is my father is my father. Present or absent, he's still my father. I forgive you for your absence. I thank you when you were present. I'm gonna miss you, Pops. And I'm just really gonna miss you. To my sisters and my brother, we're still family. And we need, and we will have a presence in each other's lives, one way or another. We will have a presence in each other's lives. My aunts, uncles, cousins, extended family, cousins. I'm here. I ain't going nowhere. One of my aunts is afraid that I'll just retreat back into my shell and just cut myself off from everyone else. You don't have to worry about that. On the strength of my pops, I'm going to be a part of this family. And for myself, I need to be a part of this family because I need to know more of where I get my stuff from. I want to thank all the people that gave their well wishes and donated time, energy, effort into their show of love and respect for my father. It actually went a long way, and it's still going a long way because it just constantly it really just does affect me. I can't tell you how the rest of this is going to go. I can't tell you how the rest of the accepting of this is going to be. But I can say that I'm not going to walk away from this. I'm not going to stop being me because a part of me is part of you. And as long as I keep going, a part of you is still going. Part of you is still going. It's really hard because when my mom passed, you were there. You came and you were actually there for one of the hardest moments of my life. But now you passed and I really don't know how to handle this. I don't know. I how I feel and what I think constantly keep clashing because my thoughts are, what the hell? But you're my father and I love you. But then it's, what the hell? You're my father, I love you. And my other thoughts are, why couldn't you be around more? Then I'm like, I understand why you can't be around more. Might not have learned a lot from you, but I learned from you. Pops, Frankie, Kill, you are going to be missed dearly. You're going to be missed because in a small way, the time we had together, you definitely impacted me. I'm grateful for the time that you and I both had. And I guess I gotta just focus on that. So that's what I'm going to do, is focus on the time that you and I did have. I'm just glad that our final words to each other weren't, man, whatever. I'm glad that our final words were, love you, Pops. And you said, I love you, son. Taking those words. And I'm running with them because even though we didn't know that that was the last time we were going to see each other, in the end, we still could say something to each other that meant a lot. Frank Lee Edwards, I love you. I'm going to miss you. But I will keep your presence known by continuing on. This podcast, my everyday life, everything I do, you are definitely going to continue through me. I love you. Cindy, Fran, Tamara, Mariah, Jasmine, Darius, I love you. If y'all need anything, y'all know where to find me. Y'all know how to find me. Just reach out. To everybody watching this, I appreciate you sitting here with me during this time, and I'm glad I have a way to reach out. And if anyone of you ever feels like there's nothing you can do, you can hit me up on my email, the 6gpodcast, ebh1, and I will talk to you as much as you want, back and forth. It's not a problem. At Gmail. On my friends through Facebook, my messenger will always be open. That's just the type of person I am. And come to find out, that's the same type of person my father was. He might not have had the best life, but he did not want anyone to have a bad day, if he could help it. So I'm going to keep that going. Again, to my Edwards family, yeah, I'm here. And hopefully I'll see you guys soon, and not under conditions where we're sad, hurt, vulnerable, emotional, unless that emotional is excited. Let's just keep going. And to anyone else that's suffering through a loss, emotional pain, some type of physical pain, mental pain, keep going. Don't give up. Don't let anything stop you from living your dream. Don't let anything stop you from living, period. I know it's easier said than done sometimes, but there are reasons to keep going. I want to thank you guys again for sitting here with me and being a part of my life, even if it is just through YouTube or Facebook. I appreciate you guys, and you guys mean more to me than you know. This one's for you, Pops.